Happy Friday. I waited till the evening to do this. It's about 6 o'clock. Dad just left to go play cards, and I'm going to tell you a story about yesterday. Dad left with his friend. He went to go see his friend. Like I said, they were going to go to the casino and all that stuff. Well, about 2:30, he'd been gone for about 3 hours. I'd watched some things on the DVR, and then I went to the restroom. I was going to come lay down, and then I'm like, well, no, I'll go finish watching this one program. So I went and sat back in the living room, and I heard like, I'm like, what's that noise? And you know how you mute it, and you're like, what did I hear? Maybe I didn't hear anything. So you continue doing what you're doing. And then you start smelling something. Like, what do I smell? What do I smell? And then it kind of faded, and then I smelled it again, stronger. I'm like, something's not right in the house. It smelled like burning electrical. And I'm like, and you know, we just read the story about that house that caught on fire and those people perished in a town near here. They didn't have any working smoke detectors in their house, so they weren't warned that their house was on fire. So I get up, I'm looking around. We have an Eden Pure heater. Our house is, you know, older. It has all the outlets in our house are just 2-prong plugs. So anything you get that has 3 prongs, which is a lot of stuff, you have to put a little adapter on. The little orange adapter, pop, plug it in. Well, I get down, I walk down to the end of the couch, and I look. If me and Dad were both gone, our house would have burned down. It was moments away of catching on fire. It was sparking and smoking, and the outlet was black and charred and going up, and the orange thing was melted, and so I grabbed the cord and pulled it out, and oh, it stunk so bad. So then I called my dad, because I went into like full-on panic kind of mode. I do have panic attacks, but I haven't had one in a long time. Yesterday I had one. I called Dad, and it rang and rang and rang. I'm like, oh, you better answer the phone. And he answered, and he goes, okay, we're going to drop Odie off. He's the one that they took out that had the broken leg, and because his leg was starting to throb. And then I'll be there, and Mike's going to come too. His friend Mike, who some of you met at Dad's party. But so they got here about 20 minutes later, and Mike came in. Mike's handy, which I like because Dad not handy. As soon as they walked in, they're like, "Oh, that stinks." I'm like, "Yeah, no kidding." I'm scared that if I'd been laying down, of course we do have smoke detectors. I have no idea where any kind of fire extinguisher is in our house. I mean, the fire was right here on this wall. See this wall right here? Right below that thing. That's where it's plugged. Oh, that's where it's plugged in at. Right down there, just on the other side. And so Mike took off the old charred plug-in on the wall and took it out, and Dad had a new one, and it was a 3-pronger, and Mike wired it up and grounded it and did it all right. And so now there's a correct plug in there that Dad can just plug it into, and he's been checking it to make sure it isn't getting hot, and it's not getting hot at all. It was just that adapter couldn't take it. And I'm just glad I was here, and I'm glad I wasn't laying down. Because if Dad and I had both been gone, our house would have been toast. Toast. So I was a little freaked out last night, and that smell hung around all night long. So then I laid in bed to go to bed last night, and so all I could think of was smelling that stuff. I even got up and moved down my pillows and checked my plug-in behind my bed, because I was just cold. It's not warm at all. But, you know, you just kind of freak out a little bit. So, yeah. Yesterday afternoon was interesting. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah. Then that evening, Dad went to go run a meeting, because the commander of the American Legion, which several people ask me about the American Legion. What is it? It is like an organization. They have a building. You can run out the hall. They have bingo. They have a bar. they'll have like a Christmas party for the kids, and they'll have a Halloween party for the kids, and fish fries and stuff like that. And the members are military. You have to be a veteran serving during wartime. And then there's what they call the Sons of Legion, which are sons of military, for the military. And then the auxiliary, which is, I'm in the auxiliary because I'm a daughter of, and a granddaughter of, veterans who are members of the Legion. So, that's what the American Legion is. But he had to run the meeting last night because he's the vice commander, because our commander is in Mexico. He has property down in the Baja area of Mexico, and they were going down there for a few weeks. So, Dad's kind of in charge, which is kind of comical. So Dad leaves, and I get up and run. My monitor just went off. And Heidi left one of her babies here in my room. And I kept yelling, Heidi, come here. Heidi, come here. And I'm like, Heidi, one of your babies are in here. Oh, here she comes running. As soon as she heard baby was involved, she had to come get it. She grabbed it and ran out of the room. She's so funny. I wish I would have had my camera on. She's comical. I need to call the vet and make an appointment for her again. Reschedule. Do that on Monday. And then I woke up this morning to my cousin here. My dad's like, Stacy, wake up. Ron's here. It was like, I don't know, between 8:30 and 9 this morning. So we talked a little business. Went over our my billing sheets on anybody who's been picked up. There were a couple that have been picked up, and one had been put out. And one of our trucks needs to be worked on because of a stupid mistake by one of our drivers that we haven't figured out. He's going to talk to them both today. Jay said he didn't do it, so he was going to talk to Noah. Jay knows about cars. Noah does not. Vehicles. Noah does not. But let's just say there was it antifreeze put in the gas line or something. Something was put in the wrong spot, which has caused one of our trucks to have some stuff fixed on it. Which caused me to, I had to email, because in the wintertime, we have a draw we can draw from in case of emergency funds through the bank that we pay back, kind of, like we have it was like $10,000 like balloon of a credit line. And in the summer I clear it out, so in the wintertime we have that credit line. I tapped into the credit line today. I emailed Kip and I said, Kip, can you put us a few thousand in our checking for an unexpected truck repair? So, which is nice to have that. And then in a few months when we get busy, you pay that credit back. So it's nice. It helps us with credit, and it's nice to have that safety net for sure. And we had called Spittle. We had called the bank when Ron was here, but they said Kip was out until Monday, and so I emailed him, and they keep on their emails, and he sent me an email back going, I'll get you set up. No worries. So Monday that'll be available. I gotta call my accountant on Monday and remind her about something. I know she's going cray because it's that crazy time for her, and we gotta do our regular appointment to do our taxes too. We got to set up, we've got to do the paperwork to do our S-Corp. I think we're probably going to be a corporation. I think that's what's probably going to happen. That's about all I got to say today. I'm going to get ready to go cook me some dinner, which might just be pouring cereal into a bowl with some milk. I don't know yet. I don't know what's in there. Dad's like, there's hot dogs in there about hot dog buns. I'm not in the mood for hot dogs. So, no. Maybe I'll have some oatmeal. I don't know. Probably got something simple and watch some stuff on the DVR. Because I have like 500 episodes of Ellen. 18, probably. 18. But I can get through those pretty fast. I know Dad recorded the last Jay Leno last night. I don't know what else I have on there. I still gotta watch. I gotta do the Super Bowl. That's what I'll do too. I'll fast forward through the game. Not much of the game, but I'll fast forward through the game and watch the commercials and the halftime show. Yeah. That's the plan, Stan. Oh, and I got a call today this morning from my friend Christy, who had came to visit in October, and I missed the call because I was talking business with Ron. So then I called her back, and then she doesn't have voicemail set up, so then we were playing phone tag, and she calls me back, and I answer it, and she's like, "You're it." I'm like, "Huh." She's like, "We are actually heading up there right now," and I'm like, "Really?" So her and her boyfriend, Ronnie, or as Lemonette deemed him, Chuck. That's him when he's drinking. He's Chuck when he's drinking, and Ronnie when he's not. They're coming up. She is a friend of ours is renewing their vows for their, I don't know how long they've been married. 20 years maybe? So when they got married when they were younger, they just had a very simple, I think they might have went to the courthouse, I don't know. But they're going to have more of a wedding this time, and she'd been looking at dresses, and when Christy was here in October, she'd gone to visit her and said, you know, you're more than welcome to have my wedding dress if you want to have it altered or whatever, if you like it. And she showed her pictures of it, and it was a very beautiful gown. And Christy doesn't want it. You know, she's divorced from him, and it's just something that takes up space. And she's like, if a friend can use it, and you know, be something special for her, then so they're bringing the dress up tonight. They're driving right now, and they won't get in till late tonight. They're going to stay at a hotel, she said, and then tomorrow they're going to take her the dress, and they're going to come over here and visit for a while. And so I'm excited because I haven't seen her since October. I haven't seen Ronnie in a long time, so that'll be nice to have company for a brief moment. Excited. I know I was shocked when she said, yeah, we're getting ready to leave, because it's like noon, so they won't get in here until like 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. They were gassing up and doing a few errands, and then they were going to get on the road, and that's a good 10-hour haul from Chattanooga to here. I've done it several times. So yeah, maybe I'll get my flip cam out tomorrow and film them. Now I really am going to go. Hope you all have a good Friday. Any good plans? Anybody got any good plans? What you got? What you got? Tell me. Okay, bye.